Ozone Wasp V2 5 meter pump up and first impressions. I purchased this hand wing, board, leash, and pump from MACKite. They're awesome. Okay, let's check it out. First the bag. I have light blue and has a single strap. That's cool. This attachment is for medium or normal size pumps, so this doesn't go around. Double zip at top. Got the harness lines, repair patch in different colors, packing instructions. Looks like I have cleaning pads and also adhesive stickers. Nice pack of stuff. Okay, roll it. Aware of the dangers. Cool. I've heard reviews that this is not really for cold air temperatures. Maybe something a little bit more durable would be good. Another thing is I can just release this and put it on my harness or on my impact vest. Oh, nice. It has a swivel here. Front handle feels thin, even they're padded. Do not overinflate above 8 psi, but 7 psi is the recommended. For this, 7 psi, but not above 8. In the instructions, it says pump up the leading edge first. This is cool. Reminds me of an inflatable raft. As far as this is the one-way valve, and then to release, just go like this, and they're both hooked up with a cord, so that's nice. One of the really exciting things about this hand wing is that the leading edge and the strut are different fills, so I can leave the strut rigid and reduce the PSI a little bit if I'm getting overpowered, or if it's just really gusty wind and it's starting to get tough. I'll also check for sand and debris, make sure they're tight. There's no wind, so I don't have to hook it up to anything. We'll see how this works, but a lot of air is, if I go here, it feels like none of the air is going into the hand wing. Okay. That is up to 7 psi, so let's move. Okay, I feel a little silly on this one, but yeah, it'll tend to not have pressure. This isn't tight, so I just didn't tighten this. Now it's totally tight. It has no issues whatsoever. Yeah, got a good pressure reading right there. I'm at 7. It's holding nicely. Perfect. Works great. Close off both of these. Let's see. Got a little give there, but okay. Okay. All right. Oh, that's so light. Even not balanced, even on the end. This hand wing weighs 5.5 pounds, which is 2.5 kilograms. Even at rest, this has a really nice draft profile forward, so you get a lot of power, and they're nice and flat. And it kind of springs back up, so that's good. It kind of maintains its shape, but it should go down a little bit. See, I filled my hands. That's good. Even the little bit of, I feel it ricochet and build. So each additional little pump kind of gives a nice ricochet to it. Looks like it has good power when I go deep. Yep. And I also already found, I wear gloves over half the year. I just like the gloves, so I think I'll really enjoy that with this, but there's a little bit of wear against the actual seams. So one thing I found is recommended, and it works well, is you bunch up to the ends and you're, yeah, way more locked in. There's no Yeah, I feel a lot of forward push, and it feels very controllable to do the short. And choking up just completely eliminates all the banging against the hard canvas or scuffs or scrapes. Definitely helps with that. Let's see. I know with the slick I could do the Thanos move. Let's see if I can do that with this. Okay. So it does work. That is one cool thing about a boom. It's very easy to rotate hand over hand. One thing I noticed with the slick boom, I can kind of torque it over by holding on, but this with the handles, I can press against the Dacron and give it a little bit more torque with my hands. When I don't choke up, it rolls sideways, but when I choke up, I can actually really kind of leverage my hands and get more control over it, if that makes sense. So I can go like this here. I'm not sure if I'll need that because I can use the angle of the wind to adjust it up and down if need. So for pumping, I'm definitely going to choke up to get a good solid connection and then lean out to these when I'm actually flying. And I've heard that these wide straps are awesome for flying. It makes it fly more like this rather than like this when flying, so it can release some power and make it a little bit more comfortable for cruising. So that's exciting. Backwards to show how this looks. Yeah, that's just great leathability and power. Pack it up. Open the large. Cool. It says roll up.
So, roll from the side, the center strap. And I'm going to stop here so I don't close up the vent hole.
Nice thought to make the bag a little bit bigger. I'm sure they could have made the bag a tiny bit smaller, but then it'd be harder to pack, and this is just so easy. I've decided to make a rope for this so I can use my XL pump attached to the bag, because it works well. Just go around like this 3 times, and then do a match it up to the top of that line right there. And pull tight. And then go around up like this to make a match design. Do the same up here. And this hole only has to be big enough to put that strap in comfortably. So it's a small, about that size is good. Make sure they're matched up. There we go. So I have a nice little hole right there. Stick this right there, that should stay. Now I can go here and through this hole and just cinch it up nice and tight. There we go. Here's a close-up of the knot. Knot here, a little space, another one. And this is just to get rid of the extra rope. You could finish up with another knot. I'm sure there's many different ways to do this. I wanted this also tight enough that it doesn't slip all over the place, but it's not a big deal to move. So I don't want to put any tape in there or anything like that. This is fine, and this will stay and work as I need it to attach to the bag. With the single strap, let's see, is it better on this side or this side? That's kind of cool. Then it kind of weights out like this. And this will be one less step. I can take this and the board to the water. The foil takes 2 hands because it's in a bag with a bunch of other stuff, so that would actually save some time. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And this, of course, I can leave on and just attach this to the bag of the hand wing before I go. So right now I have one hand wing, that's gonna be fine, but in the future I could just have this in the car and attach this to the hand wing and go to my spot to rig. This probably should work with most bags. I hear a lot of bags that there's like, oh, they get the smaller pump because it doesn't attach to the bag. Some bags may not allow it, but with a simple rope attachment like this, you may be able to make your hand wing work with your XL pump. And I definitely like the XL pump. And I'm not traveling in an airplane, so the extra size is no big deal to me. But yeah, if you like this content and you want to see more, I hope to do a first impressions video after my first session. And yeah, let me know. Cool, thanks, have a good day. Like, subscribe, and share. See ya.